I'd like to start by thanking Mr. Lewis and the Care Portal team for your incredible work in my home state of Indiana. The Care Portal connects families to physical resources they need through local partners, from car seats to cribs to clothing, all at no cost. As of September of this year, over 10,000 Hoosier children have been served through this important service. Being able to help a family meet their tangible needs quickly can be the difference between family preservation and children entering foster care. Care Portal's services are also essential to youth who are aging out of the system. Mr. Lewis, in your testimony, you shared the story of how Care Portal helped a young woman, Makesha, an 18-year-old who was pregnant and transitioning out of foster care. Through Care Portal, she was connected with the Denbo family, who gave her a crib and baby supplies. Eventually, Makesha and the Denbos built a trusting relationship, and they became close friends. Today, Makesha is a successful mother who mentors young moms who are aging out of care. Can you share how Care Portal helps prevent young kids from entering foster care?
Thank you, sir. So, prevention is a complicated thing. There are no single silver bullets. I wouldn't say that Care Portal by itself can do all that needs to be done to help a child or not go into the system in the first place. But I can say that when you have the opportunity to meet a need in a crisis moment, in a moment where this family not only is lacking hope, but they're lacking access to what they need in that moment, the difference that can be made with those resources that are relevant to the moment they're in and the connection to somebody in the community who, by the way, is motivated by love. When somebody shows up at your house and they are a professional, they have a job to do. When someone shows up at your house and they are a neighbor, they are there for you. And that makes all the difference when we are trying to help a family feel like you can do this and we are here for you.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis. You said something in your opening testimony that really struck me, and that is, quote, government cannot love a child, but neighbors can. And what your portal provides is not a big government solution, but neighbors helping neighbors. And I want to thank you for that incredible service.
Thank you, sir. The comment there's not a lack of resources or people who care in our country for their neighbors. There is a lack of connection. And all Care Portal does is facilitate those connections at scale so that the resources and relationships can get to where they need to go when they need to be there.
Thank you. Mr. Alisco, teenagers in foster care are more likely to become young parents when compared to their peers, and many youth have limited knowledge of parenting skills. One study conducted in 2019 found that 49% of women in foster care were pregnant by the age of 21. And 33% of young men reported getting someone pregnant. Dense case notes and caseworker turnover can lead to gaps in knowledge about a youth's needs. How can Augentel's technology help caseworkers identify the unmet needs of foster youth so they can intervene and connect them with necessary services?
Thank you. Thank you for the question. Connecting children to resources to address unmet needs is, like I said earlier, where the rubber meets the road. This is how the support they need arrives to them so that they can interact with the services that are provided by government. To get a little technical, our AI uses a technology called natural language processing that looks in text for data. What we've done is tailor that technology to the language of child welfare to look for all sorts of different topics: risks, strengths, social determinants, unmet needs, early warning signs. It reads through every single note in a child welfare SACWA system, that's the name of one of these systems, in real time on a daily basis, looking for language that communicates an unmet need. Then, once it identifies that, it notifies the caseworker that there is an unmet need so that they can go proactively reach out to the child or the young adult and refer them to that program, help them get into that program. All of this data exists in these legacy systems, but these legacy systems cannot surface the data for caseworkers to make use of it. What AI does is essentially sit on top of these systems, add this capability to notify these caseworkers. The data's there. They just can't find it. So acquiring a tool that helps them find it is the way to foster these connections and resources between children and what they need.
Thank you.
you.
And Mr. Chairman, I ask that this article on the impact of Augentel's technology on child welfare be entered into the record.
Without objection.
Thank you, and Mr. Chairman, I yield back.